My name is Francisco Riojas. I'm the founder of Creator Scripts. Um, we are a software company specializing in providing IT consulting, building ERPs and CRMs for our clients. And we've been working with Zoho for more than 10 years now. We specialize in developing custom applications within Zoho Creator. And then we try to integrate and bring the rest of the Zoho apps into the mix if what the client requires enables it. A long time ago, I was working in the USA, and my sister at the time started to her own business, a small gymnastics academy in Mexico. But she actually did a great job, and the business started to grow. And one day she calls me up and say, "I need help. I have too many kids, and I don't know who owes me money." And so she had a lot of clients, and she needed a system to manage all the monthly payments and everything. So I said, "I'm in the U.S. I cannot help you from here, but let me look into something that is called the cloud." Back then the cloud was a concept that it was new, brand new. And at the time, the only application that I was able to find for an online database available on the cloud was Zoho Creator. So that's how I started working with the application, building a system for my sister's business. And we were able to collaborate remotely, even though I was in the USA. We were executing the application and managing her business down in Mexico. So that's how I came across Zoho. The impact that helped her the most is just the ability to see her entire business in one page. You know, how many kids she has, who owes her money, what the schedules are for each and one of the groups, like events that she's going to participate. She was able to just communicate everything properly and have everything in one place. So she's very happy with it. I'm a big believer of less is more. So every time I see an opportunity to, you know, make an automation or create a workflow so that I can step away of the process and be able to do something else instead of just keep doing the same thing over and over again, I try to implement that. And Zoho Creator allows you to do that. When you use Zoho Creator, you can build workflows, automations to the needs that you require, that your business requires. The Care Changes application was definitely a pivotal app to talk about. Not only because it pushed us to the limits in exploring some of the features that we've never worked before, like API integrations with other systems, not just within Creator, but with third-party applications. This company provides referral assistance for senior living in the United States. So they got a lot of inbound leads coming into their system. But in order for them to make money, they need to properly allocate the lead into a proper senior living housing in the United States. So we connected through APIs directly through each of the senior living homes. So all the information that was coming through the CRM was immediately pushed to the respective housing, and they were able to process their payments more quickly. But at the time, they wanted a solution that was not expensive and that they could add as many users as possible. So by having a custom solution in Creator and the use of the customer portal, we were able to accomplish that without having a big expense. Keep it simple. Remember, less is more. At the beginning, you're probably going to try to get as many clients as you can. Be careful of that, mainly because we made a lot of mistakes. When we started with this journey, working with different industries, you have to adapt the way you approach for everybody because everybody is different. So at the beginning, we were, the need for growth at the beginning was more palpable. So we were just taking any client, somebody would call us, we would onboard them and try to help them as much as we could. But we didn't have a process to review our clients, and that led to, too many problems, dissatisfaction from the client side, and that's something that we learned. The same way a client process the partner that they want to work with and who they choose as their supplier, that's something that you as a partner need to implement on your end as well. You need to be selective of the clients that you choose, not only because you may not be the best fit for them, but also because they may not be the best fit for your team as well. Less is more. Yeah. Not only do I like that sentence for everything in my life, but Zoho Creator really embraces that approach. With less, you can actually do a lot more within Zoho Creator.